In this final lesson of this unit, we are going to be talking about temperature conversions. So as you are probably aware, temperature can be measured in two scales, either in degrees Celsius, which is what we use primarily here in Canada, or degrees Fahrenheit, which is commonly used in the United States. The Celsius scale is an SI base unit, and 0 degrees is the freezing point of water, 100 degrees is the boiling point of water. Fahrenheit is an imperial-based scale, and for reference, 32 degrees Fahrenheit is the freezing point of water, and 212 degrees Fahrenheit is the boiling point of water. So those are some very common temperatures that we refer to. To convert between Fahrenheit and Celsius, you'll see here we have two different formulas. And in order to do the conversion, you just need to plug in either your degrees Fahrenheit to then calculate Celsius, or plug in the degrees Celsius to determine the degrees Fahrenheit. So for example, if you wanted to know what 350 degrees Fahrenheit was in degrees Celsius, you would just plug in 350 for degrees Fahrenheit, and then you would calculate this. So you would do 350 minus 32, and then multiply it by 5/9. Now on your calculator, you can enter this, and it depends on your calculator, but on a calculator where you have brackets, you could do 5 divided by 9 in brackets, and then 350 minus 32 in brackets as well, and you could do it all in one step. If your calculator doesn't have brackets, you would want to do this first, 350 minus 32, and then multiply it by 5 divided by 9. You might have to do it in a few more steps. If you were going to convert 37 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit, you would use this formula, which is 9/5 times the degrees Celsius, so 37, and then add 32. And same thing, if your calculator has brackets, this is quite simple to enter in. You would just want to put 9/5 in brackets times 37 and close the bracket, and then add 32 on the end to get 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. In this example, it says Josh is transporting frozen food from Los Angeles to Vancouver in a refrigerated truck. The external temperature in Los Angeles is 90 degrees when he leaves, and he knows that the safest temperature for preserving the food is between 0 degrees Fahrenheit and -4 degrees Fahrenheit. When he arrives at the Canadian border, the border guard determines the temperature of the truck to be -19 degrees Celsius. Is this within the acceptable range of temperature for preserving the frozen food? So we need to know if -19 degrees Celsius is between 0 degrees Fahrenheit and -4 degrees Fahrenheit, which means we need to convert this into Fahrenheit. So to go from Celsius to Fahrenheit, we're going to use this formula. So Fahrenheit is equal to 9/5 times -19 plus 32. Remember, it's very common to have negative numbers when we're talking about weather, so just be careful that when you're doing your calculation, you don't forget to include that negative. So on my calculator, I can put 9/5 in brackets times -19 in brackets, and then plus 32. And it gives me a temperature of -2.2 degrees Fahrenheit. And -2.2 is in between 0 and -4, so yes, it is within the acceptable range.